Let's do material. That way of breaking bedrock didn't require TNTs, so we begin by placing some building blocks in that way. Then on that side we have to place a redstone torch, then continue with redstone dust above that building blocks also here, then in the middle we have to place a lever. Then we continue with the repeaters above that building block, so we start from the redstone torch, we go to the lever, and we place another one here. Then we have to continue with more building blocks above the redstone torch, between the repeaters, and after that repeater. Then we have to continue with sticky pistons, we place them on the building blocks in that way. We continue by clicking on the lever, so we deactivate the pistons. Then we have to place slime in front of the sticky piston and another slime here. Then do it here and also at the last piston. We continue with redstone blocks in front of each slime in that way. Then we have to place scaffoldings above the sticker piston. So for that we start by placing some scaffoldings, we have to go up and continue with more scaffoldings in that way until we reach the last piston. Then we can remove the scaffoldings which is on the side, but we have to leave it above the pistons. Then we continue with some temporary blocks after the redstone blocks in that way. We have to go inside here and place sticky pistons facing the slime on each temporary block. Also here. So that's how it should look like. Now we have to remove the temporary blocks, and now we have to continue again by placing the scaffoldings above the sticky pistons in that way until we reach the last sticky piston, and on this side we can remove the scaffoldings. So that's how the system art should look like, and now the system are done. Now we can turn it on, and that's how the system art should move. To break the bedrock we will have to set up a beacon with haste 2, so that's the expensive part of that system. As I said, we have to activate the beacon with haste 2. After you have haste 2, you're also gonna need a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5. To make the system to work, we will need to continue with some redstone from that signal. And now if you turn on the system, you will see that that redstone didn't have any power inside it, but it have power. So we have to place a piston facing up, and as you can see that's activated. Then we have to continue by placing a trapdoor. Click on the trapdoor, we have to go under the trapdoor. We have to press F to remove the pistons in the left hand, and in the pickaxe in our hand and the piston we have to look here up to the extended part of the piston, and we have to click right click and left click at the same time very fast. And as you will see now, the piston which we place are facing down and the extended part is inside the bedrock. Now to break the bedrock we just have to break the piece of redstone which is connected to that piston, and if I break it you will see that the piston are retracted, and if I break that piston you will see that the bedrock piece are disappear. To make the system even faster I recommend you to place some blocks in that way, redstone above them. On the side of the building blocks you have to place pistons and they will activate. Then continue with the trapdoors on the side, go under the trapdoor, close the trapdoor. Now looking up at the extended part we have to click at the same time at right and left click, do it at the next one, and in that way sometimes when you misclick we didn't place the secondary piston, so you have to be very fast. It's not any problem, you just have to place back the building block, go under it and do it again. Now to break the bedrock we will have to start to break the redstone, but we have to break it from the last one and go with the redstone one by one. Then when we break the pistons you will see that we break all of that piece of bedrock. So that's an incredibly fast way to break the bedrock, but it's expensive. The rest of signal I also have a limit, so if you place it here you will see that the piston activate, but if I place it here it don't activate. So you have to remake that system when you reach the end of the power. From that block the power I extend 10 blocks, remake the system, and then you have another area, and that way you can break a large area of bedrock very fast. That was the tutorial, click here.